Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another YouTube video. I have not uploaded for the last week, so I wanted to actually create a video today and upload it for you guys because here's the thing. My ultimate goal every single day, every single month, every single week, every single second, minute, hour is to provide value for you guys, to help you guys grow your own business, your own agency, and take your life from where it's at now and bring it to the next level. If you guys are new to these videos, my name is Min. I run a six-figure agency with my partner Alex. What we do specifically is help cleaning companies develop prospecting engines. On top of that, I create YouTube videos and also provide value for you guys, and we do some type of coaching and starting your own digital marketing on this side as well. So if you guys want more details on that, just click the link below. I wanted to actually make this video today because I've learned a lot of things in the past 2 years of building our agency, and there's a lot of ups and downs. There's no such thing as the perfect blueprint. You do this and you'll never fail. There's no such thing as that, and it will never be like that, because in life, for you to succeed, for you to reach a level of success, you would need to fail. If you guys want to reach success, reach a specific point in life where you would just say that you're successful, not just in money but in health and just being able to overall feel happy, you have to understand that failing and setbacks and problems, it's going to be in the path. It's going to be in the way. Like, those things are, it's a must, it's a need. There's no perfect entrepreneur out there that has absolutely no problem, no failures. You will have setbacks. That's just how it is. And if somebody tells you that, hey, I became successful and I didn't have any setbacks, I didn't have any problems, they're lying to you. So for today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 things I wish I knew when starting my digital agency, when starting my business. And if you guys don't know this, a lot of you guys don't, I have other businesses, I have other side hustles. And, since I was in middle school, early middle school, I used to resell shoes. I had a business with that, but I never knew how to scale it. I never really knew how to make $10 and put that $10 and make, $20, $20 to $40, $40 to $100. I never knew that concept, but I always had in mind that I wanted to make money and I wanted to really be my own boss, right? I knew that since day one, and I wasn't gonna let my family that wants me to go to college set me back from that. So I had to really prove to them that I can do what I'm doing right now. And it's not like, oh, I'm doing this to prove them wrong. I'm actually doing it to support them, to take care of them. Because at the end of the day, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you guys should. I actually made a post today, I'll leave a link below, that talked about my why, and why having a why, it's going to help you persevere through a lot of adversity and through a lot of failures and problems. Because for me, I'm not doing it so I can go around and say, hey, I have all this money, where I can materialistic stuff. Like, those stuff are nice. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but it's on the sense of my actual why that lights a fire up on my ass is not even about money, right? It's about helping people that I love and care about succeed, have a smile on their face, and not have to worry about money. And I am willing to sacrifice my time, energy, and efforts to build something, to be able to generate money, to be able to take care of my family. Because here's the thing, if you think money, it don't make you happy, or money can't do anything, you don't have enough money. You have never experienced what money can do for you, right? Because if let's just say somebody that you truly love, and this is just for an example, was in a very critical health condition and they need $100,000 to be able to be cured. Wouldn't you wish you had that $100,000 in your bank account to take care of them? Come on now, guys. That's what money can do. Money is a tool for you to be able to support the people around you and obviously support yourself. So before I ramble on to other topics, I want to go over the 3 things I wish I knew before starting my agency. Number 1 would be fuck up fast and move forward, right? In all aspect of my agency, my life, I've really dialed in on this, and I wish I knew it, the first 6 months to 12 months of my agency, because I would have just, put myself out there more and get on more calls, be able to prospect more, because I was always afraid and asked myself, hey, do I even have a valuable service to provide to my market? Will people actually pay me money for it? Is it good enough? I always ask myself that. Then I realized that, I can't come up, because as a human, you're going to have negative thoughts. You are your worst critic, right? You're always going to come up with, different ideas or reasons why not to do something. That's just how it is. That's just the human nature. And I realized that 6 to 12 months into my agency journey, and I met somebody that really helped me dial in on understanding that nothing is ever perfect, guys. You will never develop the perfect system for your business. You will never, develop the perfect service for your business. It only gradually gets better, but the only way it'll get better if you get feedback. You don't know if something works if you don't put it into the market and actually test it out. Whatever you are providing to the market, you won't know if the market would reject it or accept it without presenting it to the market. So I was always holding back from getting on calls with people and presenting my service and having it as a solution for their business, because I was afraid that it wasn't a solution for the business. I was afraid that the results weren't ever going to be delivered, and they would look at me and say, dude, why would you lie to me? And why would you say it can do this and it can't, right? This is business, guys, and this is going through failure. Not everything you're going to create, it's actually going to work. Let me repeat that again. Not everything you're going to create, it's actually going to work. Take it as like this, the analogy of you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Right? I would rather, run a service and build a service that's going to help an industry, and rather than sit back and, think to myself and just ask myself if it's good enough, I would reach out to business owners and be like, hey, I'm gonna reach out to 10, 15 business owners and, see if this solution it's actually acceptable in the market and hear their feedback, right? You guys would not even believe this, but a lot of the changes in our services, a lot of the changes that we make for fulfillment is coming from feedback from our clients that, tell us, hey guys, just a real quick tip, you guys should do this instead of that. Clients will feel that. I'm like, hey, listen, at Elite Digital, we take feedback from our clients and we really consider actually implementing it, because if we get repetitive feedback of the same thing, it's time to fix. I'm not going to be that ego-driven business owner that just only wants to do things my way, and if you don't want that, you can get out of my face. No way. I am a student till I die, because for you to be able to learn and get better, you have to stay a student. Now, here's the thing, guys. Fuck up and move forward. To simply put it, if you have a service-based business, you have a product, you have something that you want to be able to test and sell into the market, but you're afraid to, my biggest suggestion is take that service or product and go ahead and present it to people in the industry, in the field, and see what they tell you about it and collect that feedback. The biggest company in the world do things like send free products to influencers, send free products to people to try it out and give them feedback. And the reason why they do that is because before they massively service it or release it to the public, they want to have feedback to change things as they go, but it will never be perfect, guys. So whatever service, the product that you have in the vault right now, and you're afraid to present to clients, you're afraid to see if it's going to work for these business owners, you will never know unless you actually go ahead and present it. So present it, right? And try to deliver results, and hopefully it works. If it doesn't, you fuck up, that's perfectly fine. Take their feedback, go back, add some things in, take some things out, and then re-present it to the people in the industry again. So fuck up fast and move forward. Number 2 would be learn to teach. If I can go back and tell myself in the beginning, as a young entrepreneur, which I'm still young, I'm only 20 years old, I would tell myself, hey, everything you learn with a purpose to teach. Everything you learn, everything you absorb, the knowledge, the coaching, the courses that you watch, learn it to reteach it. Because when I put myself in that mindset, it flipped the script, because I used to just take notes and just, whatever I think is important, I'll take notes. Now, running a full-time team of 5, I would need to teach them things. I would need to, provide my team with solutions. One of our sales guys on our team, I would have to, watch content, learn things, and be able to absorb knowledge, implement it, and see what works and what doesn't work, and then teach him how to do it. And I kid you not, when teaching him, I learn more. I get better. So in our sales play roles and stuff like that, I let him teach me. I ask him like, hey dude, like what would you tell me in this situation to get better? Teach me. Because when you guys learn how to teach, you put yourself in the mindset of you have to start remembering. And when it comes to teaching, you want to be able to provide the most value as possible. The reason why I record YouTube videos for you guys is primarily to learn to teach. Like these things are the things that I've learned obviously in the day-to-day life of running a business. On top of that, videos that I create, they're ideas, there's different tactics that I've used in the past, there's different things that I've used in the past from a business that I understood I have to learn. But at the same time, when I learn to teach it, I remember it more. So when it comes to sales calls, when it comes to closing, when I'm on a call with somebody, I remember all the things I was taught. I was learning the sales process, when I was learning the sales script, when I was learning closing methods and techniques, I was literally letting it all absorb into my brain, developed a mindset to reteach it to somebody. Either that's through YouTube or through my team, or just primarily teach somebody that I know, because if I can reteach it, that means I really, really understand it. So the last thing that I wish I knew when starting my business or my entrepreneurship journey is deep work is necessary. And this has really gotten me to the point where, I would wake up and get 2 to 3 hours of deep work. And in this 2 to 3 hours of deep work, I would put my phone on snooze and I would turn on do not disturb, and I would just put it away where I do not reach for it. Now, with that being said, in that 2 to 3 hours, I already have a pre-written list from the day before of what I need to accomplish during my deep work hours in the morning. And usually before I go ahead and clock out, I would do something called a mind dump, where I would just dump all my ideas onto a piece of paper. From there, bring it over to a sticky note and write 3 to 4 things that I need to accomplish the next day. And what I would do is spend the next morning, which is during my deep work schedule, between 2 to 3 hours and just accomplish whatever on the notepad. Now, this allows me to just stay fully focused without breaking my focus. If you guys do not know this, and this is scientifically proven, you guys can do research on it, within the first 15 minutes of doing something, you get to a specific level of focus. Now, that focus will get broken if you were to check your phone. And what that does is just puts you out of alignment. When in deep work, my ultimate goal is to become more focused, more aware, more productive. That's the ultimate goal of putting my phone aside and turning off the notification. So after 2 to 3 hours, then I would go ahead and finish all the tasks, and I would go ahead and check my phone, check social media, check my LinkedIn, emails, etc. But I genuinely want to let you guys know that deep work is so necessary. If you guys want to go ahead and grow a business, run a 6-figure agency, 7-figure, 8 figures, whatever it is, deep work is so necessary, because in a day-to-day life as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, it gets hectic. Things pop up here and there, but my deep work would generally be around 9 or 10 to about 11 or 12 p.m. And I truly believe in doing deep work in the morning, primarily because of this. It's like a you time. For me, deep work, it's a me time, 2 to 3 hours of just no distraction, nobody hitting me up, nobody texting me, because my phone's on do not disturb and also turned off, so I don't know who's texting me. So I get to just focus on me time. So during the day, from about 12 to about 6, 7, 8, sometimes even 9, I am fully present for my team, my clients, and just in process of developing different systems for my business that allows me to communicate with people, right? So things like, hey, I need to have a meeting to go over weekly expenses. I need to have a meeting to go over weekly client campaigns, weekly clients accounts, or just sales training calls or sales calls. I need to communicate with people, so I don't count that as deep work. What I count as deep work is specifically 2 to 3 hours of just you, yourself, and a computer, and just getting things done without getting distracted and being 110% productive, right? That's what I consider deep work. So like I said before, it starts the night before. So before you go ahead and sign up for the day, write 3 to 4 things that you want to accomplish the next morning. And what that allows you to do is when you sit down for deep work, now you're not thinking about things to do. You already have a clear plan of exactly what you have to do and how that is going to move the needle forward so you stay 110% productive. So that is it. That is the third thing I wish I knew when starting my business, when starting my entrepreneurship journey. So let me just go ahead and review the 3 again. So number 1 would be fuck up fast and move forward. Number 2 would be learn to teach. And number 3 would be deep work is necessary on the day-to-day basis. I'm gonna give you guys one last bonus. So I can guess this tip number 4, whatever you guys want to take it as, but I genuinely feel like you guys should really understand that this is going to be a process, right? Everything you do on a day-to-day basis, moving the needle forward, having sales calls, it's just one step closer. 1% is what we call it at Elite Digital, to getting closer to where you want to go. To me, there's no such thing as an end goal. There's no such thing as an end. It's always going to be progressing. We have new goals after we reach one of our goals, we go ahead and move to the next one. So there's no such thing as the end. So if you're waking up every single morning chasing for the end, chasing for success, chasing for that feeling of, oh, I've conquered what I wanted to, it's never going to happen, because as humans, when we get what we want more, right? So my biggest tip to you guys is be happy during the process, understand that the process is necessary, and be okay with failing, and understanding that you want to be able to fail as fast as possible and move forward. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Those are the 3 things I wish I knew when starting out my entrepreneurship journey, and I want you guys to go ahead and take action on it and take your life, your business to the next level. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I should fuck her in the Benz.